Nice guy. There you go. You are the fun. There you go. To the right, because I want to slam it down. Is that too high?
No, that's good.
It is good.
Don't I know it?
Hey Phil, when you look at Miami's defense, is it similar to what the Broncos run? Just when Vance was there recently, or is it
very similar. Yeah, very similar. There was quite a bit of Miami stuff in the game on Monday, mixed in with what Denver's obviously done great over the years. So I'm sure we'll see similar stuff this week, mixed in with some stuff I'm sure we haven't seen with it being their first game. That's how it always goes. So it'll be a heck of a challenge for us.
It took some time to find your offensive rhythm last week. What would you do to try to find that sense of urgency and get the crowd into it a little sooner against Miami?
Well, yeah, we did. We just couldn't quite get in a real good flow. We had some spurts early. We just couldn't finish those drives. So we need to start faster this week. Obviously, anytime you get down 24-7, it's an uphill climb. But that'll be emphasis all week, is to get off to a good start and get first downs. I think that's it sounds simple, but getting first downs keeps you in rhythm, keeps everybody involved, and then it allows us to have a chance to put more points on the board.
One thing Ken just told us is that he kind of ran through all the third and long plays on his call sheet and had to start repeating them. So what do you guys have to do better on first and second down to kind of be out of those situations?
Yeah, I think when you go 3 for 12 on third down, that's not very good, and certainly not the standard we've set here. We've been up in the 40% or more. Shoot over 50 one year, I think, when we've really been going good offensively. So, and if you went back and charted all those, I'm sure we had a lot more 3rd and 5 or less. So, we got to do a better job in first, second down. I think it's a combination of both of mix and run and pass, as we did. We got to be efficient running the ball, and then we got to throw completions. So, we need to do that, get us in the 3rd and manageable, which will allow us to get first downs and continue drives. Because I'm making some obvious statements, but usually when we're going good, we have lots of first downs, up in the 20s in first downs in games. And when we do that, we usually score a lot of points and win. So get first downs, throw completions, be efficient in the run game, and move the football.
What's kind of the team's feeling when you come out of a game when you only run 50-some plays and you only have 3 first downs? I mean, does it feel like you kind of left a lot on the table in that situation?
Well, yeah, it's weird because there hadn't been many games where we've only had 59 plays. And I think, we're really, we weren't playing very complimentary ball at the time early. We weren't sustaining drives, and then they were able to sustain a few drives, and then we were putting our D right back out there. Although our D had only given up, 14 points sitting there at half, they played a lot of plays. So, like I said, we want to score as many points as we can score. I don't think we're built plenty fine to have those 12, 15 play drives. But it's also score as fast as you can score, and keep scoring, and we need to do a better job of that.
The cliches, it's just another game, but this is really not just another game. Talk about the importance of this being a landmark game as the first as the LA Chargers here in LA.
Yeah, well, I think we're all excited about it. We're excited about this being the first, really, of 3 in a row. So, really, a chance to, to establish ourselves here in LA as a team that people want to root for and pull for, and certainly that is important. But I think I had being completely honest, we just want to get that first win. I mean, we that first was always the hardest one to get, and then you can get on a streak. We talk about making runs and getting hot. You got to win one before you can win another one. And so we're focused on finding a way to beat Miami. Miami's coming in here, playoff team last year, and we'll have our work cut out for us.
And what's your message to that crowd? I mean, that 27,000 in an intimate environment can really play an advantage for you guys.
Yeah, no, it really can. I think, obviously we didn't get off to the start we wanted to in Denver, but I think, at least I hope, you saw a team with a lot of grit and a lot of fight, a lot of guys that can make plays, and that's gonna be a team that the community can be proud of by our effort and how we play, and then I think we're gonna win a lot of games, but we gotta just focus on the details and little things one day at a time, and the things that are boring to talk about, but the things that are necessary for us to go out and win.
You're probably more focused on the game, but I'm curious at all to see what it will be like instead of getting that home field and just kind of as time goes on.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we got a little feel of it in preseason, but obviously everything's ramped up and once the season gets going. So I think we're all looking forward to it. We got a taste of it. I think it has a chance to be a real awesome environment. We got to do our part on the field, and I know the guys. There's no letdown for Monday night. Obviously, it's like a Tuesday in a sense coming off of it, but this one has been even quicker. Usually you let it linger a little bit. You're still thinking about plays you could have made and should have made. Can't do that this week. We're on to Miami. Coach Land made that very clear in his meeting. We moved on in a hurry, and I think everybody feels the same way.
What have you told the team about maybe carrying that momentum from the fourth quarter and all your playmakers and what they were able to do? Because I saw you. You were in the zone and feeling it.
Well, I think the biggest thing we've said is, hey, look, we got a 16-game season. We got a long way to go. We signed up for all of them, not whether the first one goes good or goes bad. We all know we could have played better. All of us have plays we wish we could have back, and that this is a long, long season. There's 15 of us are 0-1 right now, and 15 are 1-0, and there's 2 that hadn't played, and we're playing one of those teams this week. So there's a lot of football, obviously, and it's a long season. And I think the teams that handle the highs and lows. Hopefully we win the rest of them, but you got to be able to manage that over a long season. You know, some of our rookies, in college, you lose the opener and you're almost out of the chance to play in the playoffs. So it's different up here. They got a lot of football to go, and I think we're going to be a heck of a team.
What will it mean to you if Antonio gets the record, since you're the guy that threw most of those touchdowns?
Yeah, it'll be awesome. There's no guarantees, but you feel pretty confident it'll happen at some point. When, we'll just have to see how games go and let it happen naturally.
Can there be an advantage to playing a team that hasn't had its first game yet and maybe
Maybe so, yeah, maybe so. Those guys, they've had some time off and they haven't played a full game yet. So I don't know. The flip side of that is they're going to be all cranked up and they're ready to go. They've been waiting to play now for a couple weeks, but it's I don't know if there's, once the game gets going. Teams are talking about who's got an advantage going into it. Shoot, they've had a lot to deal with too. They haven't played, but making sure their families are okay and all that was going on back home for them, and then live away from home for however long they've been out here. So, we played on Monday night. I mean, you could go back and forth and think of all the pluses and minuses. When it kicks off on Sunday, it's us versus them, and there's no excuses on how we got there.
There was a game, I think years ago. I don't know if you were on the club. The Fires in San Diego forced a movement of the game. Do you recall being part of the disruption and how much of an impact it could make?
Yeah, but it was 2007. We actually went to Arizona for the week of practice, then came back and played in San Diego. We handled it well. We actually had a good outing and won that game against Houston, I believe. So, yeah, I mean, those, like I said, there's always distractions and things, and we can all think of excuses and things that who gives who an advantage. We got a good football team coming in on Sunday. We're excited. We'll be ready.
I think it might have been
Miami was 03 before I got there. 07, I was there.
Talking about,
Last question.
talking about staying patient with the run game, tell me about Melvin Gordon, what you've seen in practice when he's one-on-one, and what did you say to him about the Superman flyover there?
Yeah, that was a heck of a play by him to get in there and score. He made some really good runs, some tough, hard-fought runs, and those big ones will come. You just got to stay patient, and we just got to be happy with those 4 or 5 yard runs. Those are efficient runs, and stay balanced. And I think we did. I think we stayed balanced, and we got to get more first downs. Then you get more rush attempts. Then you get more pass attempts. You get more of everything. But we'd have been sitting right there 50-50 if we wouldn't have been in that 2-minute mode there at the end. So we're best when we're balanced. We've always been that way, and we'll continue to do that.
Thanks, Phil.
Okay.
Good luck, fellas.
Locker room is open till